look at it again, first of all, I do want to apologize, but again, I felt honestly a manipulation, okay? So that's why I cut it off like this. But yeah, I hope you are doing great. I'm gonna put something, okay, that is not too loud, but still is gonna give us a little bit of sound like for the background, you know? And oh my god, which one? There's some type of intimidatory energy, or people would like to give you that, or something like that. They would like to intimidate you, or that's exactly what they're doing, trying to intimidate you. Of course, using others tactics, other people as well. It could be like even again, as I've already mentioned, I want to get okay. We already saw in part one and part two, a little bit of the manipulation, which is somebody that is connected to groups that you already walked out of, and or even like meaning like family, co-workers, ex-co-workers, etc. But then there's some type of new people, new partnerships that are not actually what you should invest in, or even like people that you should actually use more of your discernment with, because I just because some people are not there for lift you up, okay? And it's some people that also try to blind your third eye, particularly, okay? Trasforma miliardi di segnali in riccio. We should do this one perhaps. This. What do you like, you guys? Like the higher one or the lower one? Oh, this is cute. I like this one. I like this one. He's cute. It's a frequency. Okay. Lower. I do like this one for now. I'm gonna keep this one. Okay. Let's go this way. But yeah, I hope you are doing great. It's a different location, but it's still there. At least we got more. We got more connection, is what I meant. Seven of Swords. Somebody is just is a King of Wands, could be a King of Wands, stubborn, egotistical energy. Is giving Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords. Is somebody that is not using their face, that is trying to mask some type of energy or even themselves in a situation. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Patrick. Don't hide it, my belly. Okay. Hi Mike. Are you new, Ricky? Somebody is heartbroken about the fact that there's some type of separation between you and them. Knight of Swords. Three of Swords here. And they were trying to manifest this type of tower or this type of heartbreak within your life as well, in a very malicious way. The Fool. They didn't want you to proceed, like they did wanted you to just stop by, like see some type of wall and just say, oh, I'm not gonna go there, I don't know what's there, like I don't know what's behind, because they wanted you to be disconnected from the trust, from your heart chakra perhaps even, but mostly from your ancestors. Ace of Cups. They didn't want you to trust the process or something like this. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to bend to their will. And they, mind you, they're manipulating all of it. There's some type of manipulation energy. If you, for example, if you go to the gym, or if you go to some type of thing, whatever, and there's people looking at you like up and down, out of nowhere, basically, out of nothing, is because people have listened or have heard about things, or narratives that were basically going on around you, or around going on around about you, by like planned by these people or by this person. I don't know if it's somebody that you know, but it's definitely somebody that could be connected to your path, to your past. Five of Cups. A lot of I'm mistaking a lot of words, so that could be significant. Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords right behind this. You could have been also very much forgiving with this person, but again, you forgave for yourself, but not for them. Maybe you didn't took them back, and I don't think that this is a romantic relationship, but it could have been some type of partnership or some type of eye to eye thing, or something like friends, maybe ex-friends, ex-co-workers. Also, those exes that just want to maintain the peace and they want just to maintain some type of cool energy or something, is giving that, but at the same time it's not fair for you in some kind of way. Yeah, boundaries. None of Wands. Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords. 33 is something that you have mastered. The art of independence, something about your independence. I kept on seeing 999, so you maybe went towards an ending or something, some type of death, and maybe you got a rebirth out of it. Whoever this person is, Two of Swords sideways, the Hermit here, and Three of Swords. They're faking something. They didn't want you to see some type of heartbreak that they're going through, because then I think that they would have felt that you were like bigger than them in some kind of way, that you had, the knife in your hand basically. They were trying to create an illusion that you were going down, because they're going down. But it's more so like within their feelings, their emotions. They could be drowning in them in some kind of way, but they lack accountability, and so they won't actually take those steps forward to change for the better and to choose to heal. So they were trying to project some type of energy onto you. Five of Swords. They wished you would self-sabotage so that you will go back, so that you will feel bad as they feel. Maybe you're advancing in life, but they're remaining in the same cycles, in the same dirty water, is what I'm picking up on. It's like the water of a lake, okay? It doesn't flow, okay? And in like the different, like instead, like the river, it flows and it goes even to the sea. It goes to from better, bigger, and better, something like that. It arrives and it reaches multiple others. Spaces, water, fuck, it's the sea, okay? So they wanted you to be stuck in a position to be burdened, and they could be doing this from afar. I've seen the Three of Wands many times. Also look at 1010. This is 19, exposure, the sun, not 19. Somebody could be 19, somebody could be 25, 24, 28. I'm picking up on those ages. The Chariot. What about this is you? I'm gonna leave this like this. Five of Swords. So keep in mind the Five of Swords. We already got it. What's this Knight of Swords? Nine of Swords. I'm telling you, they're stressing. They're stressing. I gotta find the right words. They're stressing. They're panicking and they're anguished. And they projected an energy. I'm seeing very much remote viewing, y'all. I'm seeing somebody that is doing like, I don't know, remote viewing. First of all, there's many ways to do it. There's many people that do it, okay, without evil intentions. But the majority, they are trained to do it on earth angels, on starseed, to go and stress them out in the spirit realm, to chase them or something, like to create false even illusions and something like that. Yeah, the other day I had a vision, I had a dream, okay, and I've seen that many people are actually following you, like looking you up, and it's because of their narratives, their false narratives have brought new people to you, or in some kind of way. So people are curious about you, are curious about what you're doing, how you're doing it, why this person keeps on talking about you. Seemingly, you don't talk to one another, so why one is speaking on you, why the other one is doing their own thing, but things are not linking as the narratives that they are basically sharing. So people are curious, and chatter keeps chatter going. Okay, so gossip and all that. The majority of these things, they are just rumors. They are not even true. And this bird, look, 6 of Wands. And this, look, and the Hierophant and the Eight of Swords and the Judgment. You are winning something. You have basically learned something. And then these people could be basically going through it. Eight of Swords energy. Whoever they got involved into this narratives little game, they're about to get their ass whooped as well. This could be some type of false twin is what I picked up a lot. But a false twin is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Is that it could be also somebody that is not romantically involved with you. It could be also like some type of soulmate, but it doesn't have to be, it could be platonic maybe. Maybe this is connected to friends or something like this, okay? I'll try to find something. You're cute, baby. I'm pretty sure that you got your own beauty though. There's a lot of way prettier girls, trust me. Okay? Cherish your beauty. Anyway, and these people again could be trying, look, to play on your boundaries as well. They could also be fighting and arguing with these people because they're going through some type of karma. The Hierophant here, the community that got involved, and the Judgment, and the Eight of Swords. They could be feeling stuck, anguished, and in fear of the consequences. There's nothing. Basically, if they cannot convince you of the illusion that they're trying to make you, that they're trying to push over you, okay? Nobody will actually believe them. Maybe if you give up, then people are gonna believe them. If you don't give up, these people are eventually gonna be exposed. Four of Cups and Six of Wands. Six of Cups. These people could be definitely people from your past. The World and the Hierophant as well. This person though, again with the remove viewing, this person could be doing this very early in the morning, or pretty much when they think they are asleep or something like this, especially if you live nearby, or if they know some type of, maybe they're following your social, they're trying to understand more about you, more about your routines, more about what you do on the daily basis, what even your work shifts or something like that. And they're trying to, I don't know, try at the times they may think that you are at home sleeping or taking a nap or something. You could be having outer body experience, or they trying to get you stuck in the astral. They're also trying to make you, I saw another creator doing like, what she's called, I don't remember her name. She has a greater following, but I can't remember her name. Anyway, she said something about jar spells and frozen jar spells or something like this. And it's given like they wanted your body to be frozen in some kind of way, whatever type of work you do, or even spiritual work, especially if you're a light worker that you help other people in their own journey. They could have tried to make you, I don't know, unhealed, something about your body, your physical, or even mind. Is giving 8th house, 7th house, and even 5th house, okay? 5th house is about the pleasure, the contentment. Basically, is also connected with the Leo energy. Basically the solar plexus, okay? What makes you happy? What basically your light? They wanted to dim it. They wanted to dim your light. Those bitches. They wanted to dim your light. The World card. We got the just, look at this, 9/11. Justice right after, oh, you're receiving justice because you took some type of leap of faith on yourself. Or this is where you're headed. Also 111, you didn't believe those people or those lies, those narratives. There was nothing, those illusions, most of it. Aries, Leo, Pisces, Libra, Cancer as well, and Sag. Those are the main signs, zodiac signs that I keep on receiving, y'all. Somebody could be a gardener. Somebody could like flowers. You could have a garden. You could be calling like, but I'm seeing like the floral thing. Like, I don't know how is it called. The garden shop, the flower shop, maybe flower shop. Yeah, something about bouquets. Maybe they do some type of graveyard magic, some type of just with the earth, something like this. Or candle magic as well, memory magic, candle magic, graveyard. Something about the mud, they could have tried that. You're a Taurus. Well, we got the Hierophant pretty a lot of times. 2 of Wands and 10 of Wands. Their plan was to burden you. This is what basically remained on the table. I'm not gonna take it, but it is very significant, y'all. No light demon, exactly. No light demon. Look, 10-10, significant. So there could be some type of ending. 12, Hangman, the sacrifice. Seven of Wands. These people are basically fighting for their life at this time, or trying to get away from their karma. They try to project some type of energy onto you so that you would take their karma as well. What about this hangman? Who is in this hangman position? Oh, the sacrifice of your heart chakra. They wanted to compromise that. Clarify this hangman. Ace of Wands, your creativity, your new beginnings, your new opportunities. Where you can create with a beautiful heart is yours. What about this? Yeah, Empress in reverse. They didn't want you to create. And it could be also somebody that is very jealous of you, in competition with you. Is right under the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. This is somebody that just experienced a little bit of karma and says, oh, that bitch, that, oh, I don't know, somebody's doing magic on me, I gotta attack them back, or something like this. He's giving that type of energy. Or maybe because something isn't going right in their own life, this could be a Libra or a Taurus. Libra, Taurus energy here with this Empress, and heavy on the Libra with this Justice. Chariot, Cancer energy. Pisces, Hangman. Aquarius, we got Aries as well. What is this? Knight of Pentacles. They could have wanted to make you stagnant or to slow you down, make you look at the past with some type of nostalgic energy. The Sun. They try to get at your heart to create some type of turning event or something. 7 of Swords and the Wheel. And you walked away. What is this 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and King of Cups? This could be somebody that is still emotional about whatever transpired between the two of you. And is somebody also that feels like something isn't fair. It's given like throwing off like tantrum. Throwing a tantrum or something like this. Or maybe they also collaborated with some type of practitioner that wanted you in this position. With your playing with your temper. 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. They could be losing stability, money, credibility, respect. They could be also very much angry because of the fact that you may have been like a little bit more advanced than them, but you may be younger, or you may be on the path or even at work from a not as much as they work. Okay, it depends on, you know, take what resonates or take how it resonates more so. Okay, the death card, they could be experiencing some type of death, an ending. What is this ending? Somebody could have lost a kid or something with kidneys as well. Maybe somebody drinks. Also something about smoking, thyroid or something. Something that has to do with their throat. 1 second, Lord. What else about these energies? Expose them. Expose their energy. High Priestess and King of Swords. You have a sharp and spooky intuition. And they could be trying to create obstacles and distractions so that you wouldn't basically follow it. Or maybe they're trying to hide, exactly, the Hermit, few things about this truth that are coming out so that you would basically not advance or not plan something. I don't know, something similar. Knight of Cups for love. This could also be somebody that could be coming back or wanting to come back to apologize, or they tried to come back but not with taking accountability though. Who is this? Clarify this. High Priestess and King of Swords. 3 of Wands. Looking you, seeing you from afar in this position. What is this? Knight of Cups and Hermit? Maybe you got, yeah, the Hangman. No, it's actually, it's the Queen of Wands in reverse, but I said the Hangman. So this Hangman position, this sacrifice or something, could have been a Queen of Wands in reverse that wanted you to be in that position. Could be a Pisces, could be that practitioner. Stagnant energy. This could be also the one that is hiding in the shadows. The Nine of Cups and the Hermit. That's what that, like, that's the Queen of Wands one was clarifying. The Star. King of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify, who's the Star? This Star energy. What is King of Wands in reverse? There could be also a couple that is fighting, or something about an illness, an STD. They could be trying to hide this. I heard Sweet Home Alabama. For some of y'all, I don't know, maybe this resonates not for y'all, but for the people that you may know. Maybe you know something about somebody and his dirty secrets, like that. I don't know. For some cultures, it's okay. For some others, it's not. So, okay, maybe that's what they're trying to hide. Lord have mercy. But it's the Page of Wands. Also, you have been spotted. Something about you being spotted. Because as you mentioned, wonder, you said someone should be in Hollywood. And as you said that, the Star came out. Something about you also being spotted or being in the light or in the spotlight in some kind of way. For the right people to find you in some kind of way, okay? Ten of Wands. Some people could also be trying to send you backhanded, I don't know if it's backhanded not messages, like trying to make you feel bad. It's things like this, okay? Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords. I don't know if they're trying to breadcrumb you or just making you feel, yeah, in lack. And that's the burden they want to put over you. Let me take this. This is my jar of answers, by the way. We got Gemini energy. That could also be the Mercury energy. We got V. Hi everyone, clear knowing. Hi Paula. What's that? Vito? What do you mean? Hi CJ. We got 10th house. Clear knowing. I think you're very sharp with your mind or something like this. Or maybe even with your intuition, your intuitive gifts. 4th house. 4th house keeps on coming out, y'all. It's definitely connected to this foundation, family. Clear, tasty. Something about garlic. Or you know that girl that started the trend of, how was that? The garlic with sriracha or something. There's very significant timeline issues. The dogs are out. Somebody still loves you or is still thinking of you or something. We got the T. You too, Kapu. 12th house found. Oh, okay. Something about the foundation being hidden or something about something being hidden. 12th house is also the dream state, is subconscious. This isn't you. Time traveler. Timeline, time traveler. T names. Somebody could drive a, what's that, a T-Rock or something? I think it's a car, I'm not sure. Is it? The T-Rock, I think it is, but I don't remember the main name. I don't know. Something than T-Rock or something like that. Oh. Also something about some tabletop, something about, how you call that? Selling, like doing some type of work with cars or something, but it's selling like the wrong pieces. I don't know how you say that, but it's tricking people. Medusa is around. True colors. True colors showing, something like this. Somebody could get a Virgo as well. Somebody could have thought that you were insecure. That's why they attacked in the first place. G names or the letter G. Or just G, like, or you're a G or OG. Take the grimoire, something about going back to your source, going back to your foundation. Clear hearing. There's some few messages that you may need to hear. Maybe meditative states or something. What day is it today? Oh, that's 16. Y W. Let me know, you guys. Is it resonating? Hi, Meadow. Mystical. Get creative. You said it, Joseph. I create. I think it was you. Hi, Brian. Capricorn, the devil. They could be obsessed. Bell jar situation in the Eight of Swords. Overthinking, thinking about the same stuff. What's that? Okay. Thinking about the same stuff. Thinking about what went wrong. How. I don't know. Some things are also that they couldn't anticipate. You're a bit unpredictable for them at this point. They couldn't predict whatever you did in the past, so guess now. I want to possess some gray. How about you? And so are y'all. Thank you, guys. Also, I don't know if you were in the other live, but I had to cut off like a little bit abruptly. And yeah, I apologize for that because yeah, I didn't like it. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. They can stop you, cannot stop you from your success. God is good, okay? The truth always delivers the righteous from the wicked. I think this inspired me to write it down. I got inspired from a psalm. I don't remember which psalm was. The truth always delivers the righteous from the wicked. That one that says, I think it's 91. The God will trample, I don't know, will save you from the lion and the serpent or something. Somebody in this energy could be very emotional. I'm glad, Meadow. I'm glad. Sorry for the little. That's my laugh sometimes, okay? The little. Okay. Oh. Oh. We got Coraline the movie. And. You know, this is connected to a messages, okay? It's more so like a significant thing that one. I don't remember the girl, but it was like going on TikTok or something. I think it was 2 years ago. There was a girl that attempted with sharing some type of hypothesis about Coraline, and how in that movie basically she goes into some type of other world via that little door. But what she mentions, she says basically, what if that door is just the fact that Coraline experiences the different worlds because of the bipolarism that her parents could have. She was talking more about the mother, but maybe people are realizing that. One second, now I gotta read my messages. People are not realizing that she used to react to how family or people actually treated you. So people are realizing that you were just reacting, not acting bad because of something you felt, something like that you were evil or something like this. You were just reacting to the abuse and you didn't know any better at the time. So everything that they used out of it basically was just manipulation and was manipulating things. Everything just started going off. One second. That could be definitely significant. And they misjudged you or mistreated you for that. But now they know you. So some people could be realizing a lot of truths about you and about what happened to you and how it happened to you. Oh my God. Okay, I done a little mess, y'all. Hi guys, Green. I need to watch the movie. You never watched it, Coraline? I used to watch it with a childhood friend of mine. She always used to be scared, but I don't know. I used to like movies like this. I don't know if that's okay, but yeah, me, it's true. It's a little bit creepy for kids, okay? Yeah. Cause that bitch was scary, not gonna lie. And also, she could transform into a spider. Bitch. I think I got my arachnophobia around that time. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe, well, I got actually other things. Thank you guys. I see the comments from the other videos. Y'all are sweet. I appreciate y'all. Oh, and luce fu. This is how we say in Italian, okay? When there's the light that comes out of nowhere, we say luce fu. And light be, or something like that. Similar. Very incredible. Oh, thank you, Patrick. What is incredible and amazing? There, my daughter wants to be cardinal for Halloween. Well, hold on. She's going to be a tough one then. I think that I always thought that kids are like a little bit the paranormal, are a little bit yes, they're little. I don't say this because of like in a negative sense, but they are weird because there's a reason, and it's a beautiful reason. Like they're super positive, they're super also inclined to particular stuff that I love. Like I love when people just follow their own truth, and I love to see, especially with the young generations. Also today, honestly, this broke my heart a little bit. I saw a guy, actually, he's a kid. I think he's like 14 years old, 15 years old maximum. And he was doing like the mother asked if he wanted to be on a TikTok, okay, on a video. And she just started talking and all that. And turns out he has ADHD, and turns out he struggles a lot to be like in school, okay? And I think about it, and I think about how many people have been ostracized and also blamed just because they're peculiar, just because they don't fit the system, don't fit the society. But that doesn't mean that they're not special, that they're not okay, that they're not positive. Just because other people are just like the same product, the same etiquette, the same label, everything, doesn't mean that you should follow that. It's just heartbreaking to see that young people feel like, I know how it feels because I felt like that, but it's heartbreaking that basically there's not a system that allows everybody to be alternative, everybody to have some type of out of the box mentality or experience, because they just want you to fit some type of box, and I hate that. I don't like it, and I really hope they find his road, because he also cried in that video and it broke my heart, it's so sad. And also I also do think that who's bipolar in a sense, like, or just, I'm not saying bipolar that can change like even principles and all that out of nowhere. I'm not talking about like split like the movie, okay? That, I don't even know if that exists, honestly. I'm not sure. But anyway, everybody that has some type of ability, skill, I call it a skill, okay, is inclined to certain things. And I think that's relevant also for the spiritual stuff that there could be going on in their own life. It's just it's given like search in the wound, okay, and try to clean the wound. Oh, I made sense in a little bit. Hi Eternal, how have you been? It's been a while. Then we got, okay, 1 second. Okay, compromise and negotiate. There's some type of situation where you need to approach with logic to change or in outer perspective. So this energy could be significant. Maybe it's not who you think it is directly, maybe it's somebody that is behind the scenes. I'm glad, Brian. Look, hidden motives. They could be hiding secrets or third-party situations, or even sneaky attitudes or actions, or I would also say like hiding illnesses. Trust the process. You can see right through the situation. High Priestess energy. Harm none. Watch what you're saying, or what your thoughts. Maybe they're trying to also get into your mind in some kind of way. They could be going through some type of experience that they put you through, basically. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's true. You live in Canada, so yeah. The snow gotta be a little bit. You moved on from the past for a reason. Oh, okay. So this talks about you moving on from the past. You already moved on from the past for a reason, okay? Okay, so who's meant for you basically will find you, but it's definitely not from the past. Or if you're waiting for somebody from the past, I don't know, be sure to at least know yourself enough so that you at least don't betray yourself, okay? Ancient soul and beauty. You're very peculiar, particular, and your wisdom and body are sacred. And this is just a message, okay? You're here to help the world. Something about you, okay? Hi, Colonel. You're back? Well, I'm back too, so I get it. All the glitters isn't gold. Also, Glitter and Gold by Rebecca Ferguson, I think is that. That song, I think it's from 2011, 12, 13, I don't know. How good or bad, happy or sad, does he have to get? That one, okay. Losing yourself, don't cry for help. She talks, I waited a damn minute because the lyrics is relevant, y'all. You're not, and now you need it more than ever before. That one, all that glitters. And all that, what is it called? Glitters and gold. Won't buy you happy when you've been. But this is awkward, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the song. I'm just singing it because so that I don't lose the track. How good or bad, happy or sad does he have to get? Okay, losing yourself, don't cry for help if you don't think you need it. And no friends are just a joke, and now you need it more than ever before. All that glitter and all that gold won't buy you happy when you've been bought and sold. So maybe somebody feels like they sold themselves. But she talks also about like selling the soul. And then you're gonna wake up and find that no dream is losing its shining, nobody's by your side, and when the rains comes down and you're losing your mind, so who you're gonna run to, where you're gonna hide? Glitter and gold won't keep you warm all those lonely nights. And all those friends that were such a chore, you're gonna need it more than ever before. All that, and then she'd say the same thing, okay? Take care of your soul, though. Okay, she says that. Take care of your soul with all your gold. Take care of your soul. Of your soul. Damn. Hope you got the point, though. What? What keeps showing me? One second. What do you say? Hi, Andy. Good morning from Germany. Good morning from Italy. You were the light I was searching for. It's only just a revolution. They fed it like life. Suddenly became brighter, so I made my way through it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe another day, calm. Not today. Today I'm not feeling it. Keeps on my toe, the adrenaline rush. What are you referring to, Joseph? Hi, FTL. Yeah, but look from a higher perspective. So definitely you're coming out as the High Priestess and the King of Swords. Also, little heart shapes things out of nowhere could be significant. Let me get my other deck. Let's hopefully it doesn't fall. You might need when you're down. Oh, that glitter. I said one deck. I brought 4, but that's okay. I love my decks. I'm gonna use this. No, don't leave. Oh, I'm here, baby. Don't worry. Okay. 1 second. This is Italian, but I'm gonna translate it for y'all. I'll try. You might need it more than ever before. All that glitter and all that gold. Something about also you choosing yourself over some type of partnership that wasn't giving you partnership or relationship that wasn't giving you enough or the same amount that you were putting on the table. Verb confirmation verb. Yeah. Something like that. No those friends that was such a joy. Let me see. Imprisonment. Number 12. Limitation, injustice, guilt, coercion, rebellion, enclosure. And I'm also looking at here, family and mother. What's behind? Happy. No, this is focus, like the Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords. He could be a mother figure that is feeling this way towards you, or they wanted you to feel this way with your creations. Maybe you are a creative person and maybe they didn't want you to express yourself in a way or in a good way so that you would attract only just negativity. And also something about they did something that, for example, they were trying to, they could have paid people to shadow ban your account if you have a social media presence, or they could have tried to say to everybody at a hometown, specifically if you have, like, I don't know, something, a new business in town, you have a shop or something, and they could have tried to go around town saying, oh, don't take that coffee, it's not good, or something like that. And now they could be feeling that injustice is biting them in the ass or something, like it's going back around, and it's going back around in the ways that they didn't expect, because it's not gonna go, like, for example, the karma for somebody could just be to live in their own body with this type, with a lower type of mentality, and it doesn't has to be like a final destination thing. It could be for some of them, it could be, but again, for some of them, it just could just be the way they feel about themselves. These people that go against you feel very low about themselves, about who they are. They lack all types of, I don't know, good energy in them, for them. Okay, it's giving like, oh, I wouldn't want to be in your place. I wouldn't want to be in your mind. Okay. Survival of the fittest. FTA, what are you talking about? Y'all are too kind with me. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. What else about this energy? I'm not gonna take it, but it's the body. 3 and 4. Also 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can I, like, I don't know if I can, like, use the mirror? I don't think I can. Thank you, Anthony. I don't think I can, yo. Oh, this was the super full moon, by the way. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I'm playing with it. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's the seraphim. We're going to battle. I'm just playing around, but yeah. Oh, this is my little wisdom oracle. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. My bad, yo, my bad. I do get, taken away. Under the settings, okay. There's the chat filter and community moderation. I think I have to do it before I come live. Maybe I'll try the next time. But yeah. Okay. I'll figure it out. Thank you. But you 1, 2, 3, 4. They feel imprisoned in their own body, as I mentioned. But again, the body didn't come out. In this card, the body is seen as something positive. That's why it didn't come out. But 1, 2, 3, 4 is also giving like connecting the dots, or even like seeing as something as potential, even the direction. Okay, the way I'm narrating this basically, because in this deck there's also another thing about the body. But is the negative one, is the one that says transgression, fear, guilt, I don't know, shame, and all that stuff. And here we got also number 33, which is fire. Somebody could be a fire sign, or something about STDs again. Okay, pleasure, belonging, love, passion, wildfire, transformation, flame, and also reference, I think is there. No. Some of these people could have STDs, yes. And they could be trying to hide them as well, because maybe they had intercourse with other people, I've seen many times the trees and all that. But take only what resonates, of course. I know some covens are weird, okay? Some covens, I'm seeing people that, I don't know if I can say this on here. The old activities, I think, what? With multiple people in the same room. And even earlier I picked up on some type of Alabama thing, like, not Alabama, I don't know, but Sweet Home Alabama. Okay. For some of them. What about this imprisonment? Who is feeling this way? Actually, I should ask that with the other deck. What about, what else? We got transformation, tables turning, that's the word, freedom, alternative, and renewal. Not mine, that one, okay. We also have John, or I don't know, yo, is I think it's, how do you call them? They have been important in history, that's all I know, okay? Principles, roots, archetypes, and energies. Now, what I would like to do is just see a bit more. I cannot do the British accent. I tried yesterday, but it was horrible. I had to stop myself, because I can give myself the ick sometimes as well. Do you ever get that? Like, for example, you're doing something weird, and out of nowhere you're just like, ooh, why did I do that? I do it. Like, I have that sometimes. Oh, it depends. Yeah, that's what I meant as well. Oh, no. Well, even OF, I mean, no, I'm talking about the karmics, FTL. I'm talking about the divine collective. But also, not long time ago, I picked up on a person that was using photos and pictures of you is giving identity theft. It could be also something made with AI in your photos or something for some of y'all, not everybody. But I know that some people have gone through that, and I'm sorry if that happened. And also a lot of groups are also, I don't know if you heard about Italy, things that are going on, or like they were going on like a few months ago, and even right now, honestly. But there have been some type of major gang stalking cases, heavy on feminicides, heavy on I don't know if that's an English word, basically men killing women. Okay, I think it's called, I'm not sure. Also something about, again, oh, hefty. And many others, like just using and misusing like pictures of just normal influencers or just even public. It was a whole group on Facebook. Most of these groups were being found on Facebook, and basically they were like father of families, like fathers of families, brothers, cousins, exchanging photos of women even from their families to just basically touch themselves all together, I guess. It was very weird, dark, and even like the police, like the authorities didn't actually made any type of, I think they should have been like a little bit harsher, you know, laws when it comes to the protection of the women in Italy specifically, where you know all these things were going around. Yeah, it's pretty. Ooh, it's, yeah, so weird, exactly. But it's heavy. Like some people just went heavy on it. Like even their own daughters, y'all. Like who is this imprisonment card? Four of Wands. It could be your fourth house or a community that was against you, that feels imprisoned. Or people, it could be also a false twin flame or twin flame. Oh, somebody could be arrested. It could be also a mother figure or somebody that, oh, makes sense. So if you have experienced something like this that I just mentioned, because it's, okay, basically, it could be that somebody that you have trusted misused your photos or something, okay? Now I'm getting this, it is a channel one. And a mother figure was helping this other false twin of yours to get info of you, or even like, for example, what are your socials, where you post, what you post, etc. But also like I'm getting hacking. Maybe some people have hacked also onto your own personal things, and now they're getting arrested. But you could be not seeing this because it's not part of your energy. Like you shouldn't be even focusing on this. Perhaps that's why you were not making. Maybe you were not aware of it. Okay, that makes sense. And it could be also that a whole community could be involved in this, but mostly like somebody from your fourth house. So la talpa. Oh, I see that. The mole. Is it the mole? La talpa. It should be. The little guy that goes into the ground and just comes out. I think it's a mole. I'm not sure. Okay. And then somebody is basically an outsider that was supposed to be loyal to you, okay? They did this. So somebody could actually be in prison, and it could be somebody with a Taurus energy or something. I don't know what we call them. Yeah. Look, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands is sideways. Nine of Swords was actually in reverse, but maybe they also failed to put you into this Nine of Swords energy. They wanted you Oh, fuck, that makes sense. They wanted you scared. They could have also crooked like your social medias, especially if you found like you've been getting like messages a little bit too close to home or something like, I I wrote this on my notes or something, and then somebody speaks up about it or speaks exactly about the things that you have said, that you have mentioned, something similar. And they could have tried to put a certain amount of social medias or even it's giving propaganda, not gonna lie, okay, and it's false things, but it's for a reason, okay. They could be doing this with the bigger energies, okay. So if you have a higher purpose in life, maybe they're trying to distract you also with social medias like this. Politicians could be involved or something that is connected to bigger organizations and all that, okay. I don't know even the some few people could be also connected to CIA and all that, but they've been failing at that job specifically, and made his message find who needs to find. Not gonna lie, because it's very peculiar, it's very precise. But anyway, let's move on. So this is what is going on in this region. Let's move on to the next. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think groundhog. It could be that one as well. Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight? It depends. What are these archetypes, principles, page of wands, the star? You are in this new era. You're basically funding some type. You're an architect. Oh, in my little deck, okay, in my little homemade deck, there's a card that says you're a spiritual archetype or something like this. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense. But something about you basically creating a new way for people or even a new journey. Like you're inventing something new, could be significant for you. You could be an inventor of some sort, of a mindset, of a principle, of something. And this is going to help even masses, okay? Masses of people, okay? And they could be watching you. This came out back to back, okay? Three of Wands watching you from the bars, or even like from a mental state like this in the Eight of Swords. That's why they didn't want you free. Page of Wands is very much freedom, okay? It doesn't have the weight of the Ten of Wands. It's exactly when he decides to go into a new journey, to create something new, a foundation. Look at the Ten of Cups here. It depends on what you're looking at. No, I do believe that, yeah, love at first sight, what? Love at first sight could be significant. However, it's something that is also connected to, I don't know, something, unfortunately, I've experienced like very much deep, I can't even say that. I was about to say side eye, but it's not side eye. Well, even there, but first sight thing, okay? But it leaves you with, I don't know. Maybe it's not what you mean. I don't know. Like, yeah, you like in French we side eye. In French we say coup de foudre, which means basically somebody that you see and you almost, it's big. It's a big emotion. I had that, okay, but it's not cool when you don't keep in touch, when you don't meet this person again, when you just you leave the limerence in there. That's awful. I don't like that. So, I mean, I believe that it can happen, especially, and if that happens to somebody, I wish you to take that freaking person's numbers. Don't ever leave each other's back. Why? Because I hate it when in romantic movies they make the plot perfect, but they leave the two peoples leaving each other. I hate it. Stop with that shit. I don't like it. Or even like the Dracula thing, okay? The Dracula or something. Why? For 4 motherfucking hundreds of years, that bitch waited for this woman to wake up to basically go back to him and all that. And then he says, oh, okay, no, she deserves better because a priest is telling him that. And he gets killed by the... This is a spoiler. Spoiler alert, my bad. I don't know if you saw. I'm so bad at it. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't saw it. Canadian, no. What? The French, the accent? Love at first sight. Oh Lord, yes. Love. Well, you see, I love those enemies to lovers as well. I like those plots. They're cute. Yeah, spoiler alert, but after the spoilers, so I'm sorry. Into romantic movies, I am. I'm hopeful romantic. I'm gonna say hopeful romantic, okay? Let's continue with the reading. Okay, we close it here. And then we move on with transformation, turning tables, freedom, alternative, and renewal. What is this about? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Five of Cups sideways like this. Maybe they try to, again, to execute some type of plan. Oh, money? Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if they're trying to give you an offer or give you a gift at the last time or something, like not the last time, at the like it's giving like times is almost up and they want to give you something. Clarify a little bit more. Give me more insight about this. Three of Pentacles. Maybe it was some type of marriage that they could be trying to get you to agree with, or a contract. If it's not a marriage, it could be a partnership. But it's because it fell right on top of the Four of Wands, these Three of Pentacles. Four of Wands are all about marriage as well. And we've seen a lot of times the Hierophant, which is also about contracts and marriage. So that could be definitely significant, yo. Yeah, I am so romantic. I am. The Wheel, the King of Pentacles. And this could be happening because somebody could be losing their stability and they need some type of backup plan. I think you collective, for whoever is resonating, you could be the backup plan. Because maybe they, especially if you have some type of stability of you on you, you could be the boss of some type of agency, some, boss of some type of, I don't know, shop or something. You could be the boss, or you just could be even a supervisor, somebody that has their thing going on. Even like, coffin season, those people that like to just get in contact with somebody just so they can live in their house. Those type of people. Also, the other day I saw somebody explaining frogging, like jumping from, oh my god, jumping from house to house in the attics or something. I know that's an American thing, if I'm not mistaken it though. Okay. We got the Moon, the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, the dream state. They just want to slow you down, perhaps. Nine of Cups. What is this? Give me about these turning tables. They were never expecting or seeing this coming. To be in lack. Oh, Connell, you talked about homelessness. Well, we talked about it in the other live the other day. They could be experiencing homelessness now because they put you through it. The wheel is also Sagittarius energy. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing their stability. This is why they're stressed out. This fell right on top of the Nine of Swords. The Empress or Emperor, somebody could be older than you. Knight of Wands, somebody could also be an Aries, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. Knight of Wands reversed, Judgment, and Ten of Cups. And this could be somebody that tried to do this recently, or again, somebody was sent in to attempt something, a message, a betrayal, energetical, physical, whatever. And you're winning, because this couldn't come through this, because you held love, you were protected, strong enough to learn or to see that the fake was in this type of partnership, connection, whatever. There was a link, you felt that there was some type of link to some type of deception, and you followed that truth and you did the right thing. Okay, ooh, throat chakra. Okay, yeah. The winds of change, absolutely. Paul, you sent me an email? Okay, I will check that. You might... One second. Oh, if you ever... Because the other day, I was having like many people telling me, did you answer me or something like that? Check your spams, because many times they go into the spam inbox or something, especially recently. I don't know why. I haven't received that email though. I'm gonna check the spams, but Is it thelotusblooms@mail.com? Sometimes they're blocked. Yeah, check that, because I didn't receive it. I would have even saw the banner here normally. Try to send it again, perhaps. Okay. I appreciate y'all. I was just reading your comments. I don't like to leave y'all unread. Okay, but yeah, somebody just tried to juggle. To make you juggle, or to juggle you. To make you lose some type of balance, patience, peace, past. Yeah. Spell word confusion. There could be mad, indulging, and lost in the sauce with other options as well. And it's not like, oh, good options. No, it's definitely like debts, negativity. I don't know. A lot of possessive. Something about your second house, like your material possessions are very significant for these people. There's some type of also a fake flexing energy. They are also possessive to your light, with your talent, happiness, perfections, or something like that. They could see you as a pet, or they try to make you as their pet. Like they wanted some type of control over you. They wanted you to be even like a handler. It's giving like a handler vibe. So it could be also that somebody was paid to be a handler to you. They were basically, it's some type of bond, but it's a false bond based upon spiritual craft and witchcraft type of vibe. And they tried to create this bond to make you codependent from one another. But this person was never meant to stay long in your path. Security, material, or they also could have tried to bind themselves to your material world, to your second house. Chaos, and now there's some type of chaos in their own little lives and all that, because war, this says war. Masonic coven vibe, yes, exactly. Some of them are also connected to the Eastern star. I mentioned CIA or something like that. It has to be like secret agents, weird vibes. Okay, a lot of corruption, as I mentioned. Also the little crisis, little, it's not a little crisis, but it's heavy, like the corruption that there is, like with authorities and the women in Italy and all that, like that is connected to the basically the corruption within the authority systems. Okay, 1133 as well. Okay. Is making to consider witchcraft. I think that a lot of things can actually be considered witchcraft. It depends on your intentions. It depends on what you are creating with what intentions. We got sky, space, spirituality, fly or flight, success, immensity, freedom, and detachment and elevation. You detach from these people, and that's why they're in prison now. They're a little bit big, yo. Give me a break. They're giant, not gonna lie. I think that many people would do this, but they're too flexible. You see? Death. Detachment, transformation. You took the high, basically you took the road that was a little bit harder. And so that's why you're ascending, basically. You could be ascending into your North Node, supernatural being. And this is connected. Also, the number 9 is about endings. And also the 16 is about the Tower moment, which, again, Tower, distraction, and all. And you rebuild everything by yourself after some type of awakening. Good job. You're great. You're doing neat. Okay? Whatever type of freedom and salvation as well. Transcendence, miracle. Well-being, a little bit of fear perhaps, but again, you receive some type of sacred help or some type of salvation, some type of freedom, basically. And also 44 here, and chaos, temptation, city, exchange, communication. That was the energy they wanted. They wanted this some type of elevation, and they didn't got that because they were detached, like you detached from them before. Something about a union as well. They could have wanted some type of union for you to not go through or something. Pain, or they're still in pain because of now you all are not together or something. Yeah. There are big cards for a big collective, absolutely. Yeah. Exactly. What? Ooh. Professor, number 7. Wisdom, severity, transmission, rules, guide, loyalty, and how you say that? Soggezione. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, master or professor. It's giving like you learned a lesson and you also taught them a lesson. Good job. Y'all did it. Period. What's that? Oh, where's the search button? Okay. Soggezione. Okay, it's giving intimidating, subjection. I don't know. O-A-W-E. I didn't know there were synonyms, but they are intimidated perhaps by your wisdom, by your capacity of renewal, of creating renewal, new opportunities. new ways, new little path. It's like giving like you're a whole tree. They try to cut few important branches out of your tree, and it's giving like you found a way to attach yourself to the leaves or even little branches of other bigger branches or something. Like you found a way either way. Okay, you see out in the tree like there's many infinite, almost infinite, like little branches, like it's many branches. Okay, good job. Okay. Comment get deleted. What? Are y'all okay, by the way? But yeah, yo, this was the message. I hope it resonated. But you're definitely receiving justice. Okay? You basically took a step back to, you're teaching them a lesson now. What they wanted for you, now they have it. And it's now looking good. It's now looking good. I am. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. I'm better now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm better now. Each new growth expands more doors, more branches. Period. I like it. I love it. Also, I did actually upload something on TikTok. I gotta post it here, but I will. And I was talking about, like, I think I used the door emoji. Uno reverse. Yes. Exactly. Exactly that. But yeah, yo, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna go to sleep now. And yes, I hope it did resonate and that you had a little bit of fun, that you're doing good, that you're safe and sound and healed and at peace, at ease, in a space that you can trust, with people that you can trust. Okay? I'll see you in the next one. Love you, and yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. It's always appreciated. And yes, okay, big kisses, bisous, and yeah, I was about to say it in Italian, e niente. Okay, love y'all. Y'all are sweet. Big kisses. Good night.